top headlines for the day.
Whoa, things are really getting dirty between Ankita and Sushant. Word has it that both of them were at a party recently and Ankita made sure she brought the house down. Yes, the duo who had been in a 6-year relationship fell apart recently, and Sushant did say that Ankita was not an alcoholic. Neither was he a womanizer. So what happened that Ankita was so furious at Sushant? Apparently, it was his closeness with another celebrity that irked her. Yes, we can quite guess who it is, for she's someone with whom he's gonna be seen in their upcoming flick. So Ankita had a huge showdown, and wasn't she really hung up about something she never liked? Meanwhile, Sushant would soon be seen in a biopic on Dhoni, the Indian skipper, and we are quite interested to see how he fares, है ना? Alright, so here's the real Ranbir all angry at a photographer for clicking him on his way back home. Ranbir was furious apparently and made no bones of snatching the camera from the journalist of Indian Express, thus hitting big news. So, is Ranbir upset and irritated because of the breakup? Is he really missing Kat? Is he guilty? What is it then that irked the otherwise cheerful and masti-wala star so much? The Jagga Jasoos star was returning home when he saw this photographer taking his picture. Isn't it a little sad and depressing that our favorite Jodi Ranbir and Kat are no longer together? And aren't we so sad to see Ranbir flaring up like this? Of course, don't worry, Ranbir gave the cell phone back to the guy in question. But Ranbir did leave a lasting impression, है ना? Let us hope he cools down and resorts to being his older self. What say? Well, B-Town is buzzing with too many breakups and grabbing most of the headlines. The so-called awesomest and hottest couple who painted the town red with their love was Ranbir and Katrina. But they recently parted ways, putting an end to their 3-year-long relationship. Sad though, isn't it? But are back in news with the upcoming movie Jagga Jasoos, which is in its last lap and is scheduled in Morocco. Apparently, some song sequence need Ranbir to get intimate with Katrina, but Ranbir blatantly refused to shoot those scenes and asked the director to make changes since the equations have changed. Looks like Anurag Basu will have tough time to keep both the ends tied. But Ranbir and Kat, keeping their personal equations aside, both are right now working on completing their last schedule, just like thorough professionals. Well, these things just happen in the B-Town, है ना? Whoa! Imagine Dhoom Reloaded with Salman and Ranbir. Isn't that so exciting? If reports are true, then these two dashing heroes would be a part of Dhoom's sequel, and we won't have Abhishek or Uday Chopra in the team. But we did tell you that Amitabh Bachchan is going to be a part of the Dhoom team, and with Salman probably the villain in the flick, the movie is surely a combo of old and new. Seems like Generation Next is bagging all the earlier flicks which are making their sequels. We have Varun with Judwaa 2, Siddharth with Bang Bang 2, and now we have Ranveer with Dhoom. Sounds interesting, है ना? The YRF Blue-Eyed Boy is sure out to prove a point, and with this recent success, we wouldn't be surprised to see Dhoom soar to high skies. Add to it, Salman who's the YSP in any flick. Way to go! And aren't we waiting to see how it's gonna work out? Well, let's see.